Hi there yogi friends, and welcome to yet another virtual yoga session on the mat. If you don't know me, my name is Alichia and I'm going to be a yoga instructor today. So today we've got a yoga session to detox frustrations. So it may be that you are in lockdown in South Africa, it may be that you're in self-isolation or quarantine and you're feeling frustrated at home, you're feeling frustrated about what's going on in the world, or just frustrated that your lockdown has been extended. Whatever the situation is, today we're just going to try and wring that out and reconnect to ourselves and really just push all of that aside so it doesn't serve us. So let's just put it away. Alrighty, so to begin today, I want everybody to sit up nice and tall, head over heart over pelvis, and let's just begin to breathe. So as you bring the hand to the heart and one to the belly, I want you to lift the sternum to the fingers or to the palm, pull navel to spine, and really just set your intention for this practice. So decide that you're going to put frustrations aside, going to move with intention, and have a good practice that really wakes up the body and gets the good juices flowing. Alrighty, so we're going to take a moment here to just relax the shoulders down, relax the neck, the facial muscles, the jaw, and just breathe. So I want you to deepen the inhale, really allow it to make the belly extend. And every exhale, try and flush something out that doesn't serve you, whether it's a feeling, a niggle, discomfort, anything. It's really important during this time that we fill our lives with things that bring lightness and happiness to us. So whether it's your favorite playlist, whether it's moving on the mat, whether it's being creative, spending some time outside, I urge you to really connect with things that make you feel good. Activate your inner smile, allow it to pour out into a physical smile as we bat the eyelashes open and relax the hands. We're going to go into a gentle twist at first. So we're going to inhale, sit up nice and tall. We're just going to walk the right fingertips behind us and walk the left fingertips over towards the right knee. So not forcing anything, we sit up nice and tall, open the chest. And on an exhale, we look over the right shoulder. Exhale to release. We walk it over to the other side. So we walk the left fingertips behind us, right fingertips come to the left knee. Sit up nice and tall, chest forward. And on an exhale, look over the left shoulder. Super gentle twist here. Exhale to release, come back to center. Then we're going to take our twist a little deeper. So we're going to bring the right heel to the left glute. And then we're just going to guide our left foot over the right knee into Gomukhasana legs. On an inhale, we pull the knee to the chest, sit up nice and tall. Catch a breath, holding on to the knee. On an inhale, we reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, gently bring that elbow to the left knee. Sit up nice and tall. On the exhale, we walk the left fingertips behind. Inhale, sit up a little taller. And on the exhale, we just look over the left shoulder. exhale, release. Then we take it to the other side, so gently guide the leg over. Take the left heel to the right glute. Guide the right foot over the left knee. Hug the knee into the chest. And by all means, if this is an impossible posture for you, these Gomukhasana legs, you can stay in the Sukhasana or just deepen the previous stretch that we did. Sit up nice and tall. Keep holding on to the knee as we reach the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. And on an exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee. Sit up nice and tall. On an exhale, walk the right fingertips behind and look over the right shoulder. If I said left fingertips, forgive me, right fingertips. And on an exhale, we release back to center. Hug the knee into the chest once more. And then we guide it over back to Sukhasana. Just going into a gentle forward fold to begin. So we're going to inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling, big stretch. And on the exhale, we rain the fingertips down to the ground or the mats. Coming as far as you can. If you're up here, it's perfectly good. But you can, with time, walk yourself down to a place where you can relax the head, the neck and the shoulders towards the mat. Remembering to breathe, especially in today's practice, we're going to do quite a bit of twisting. I want you to remember to breathe through it. Use the breath as a guide, lengthening on the inhale and deepening your stretch and your twist on the exhale. Then on your next inhale, tuck the chin into the chest slowly, roll up back to seated. And then we're going to come into our tabletop position. So from here, we're just going to walk the knees directly underneath the hip points, wrists in line with the shoulders, press out of the mat. And then we're going to thread the needle, so make some space if you've got a limited area. On an inhale, reach the right fingertips forward. On the exhale, we thread the needle, guiding the right fingertips underneath the left elbow, bringing the right ear as a shoulder to the mat. Hips go up towards the ceiling. Option to extend the top arm. Then on an inhale, walk the fingertips back and up to your tabletop position. And we go to the other side, so pressing out of the mat, pull navel to spine. Inhale, reach the left fingertips forward. Exhale, we thread the needle. Bringing the left ear and shoulder to the mat. Option to extend the top arm. Hips go up towards the ceiling. Then inhale, guide the hands back to your tabletop position, from where we'll press the knees to the outsides of the mat, big toes come together, hips sink back into extended child's pose as we allow the chest and the forehead to relax to the mat. So if you're holding a lot of tension or onto a lot of feelings or frustrations today, I want you to allow yourself in this moment to just empty everything out onto the mat. So whether it's with a sigh, I want you to just on every exhale allow the belly to relax. Allow everything to just drop into the mat. Breathing deeply.
Massage the forehead a little, great for the sinuses. And then on an inhale, look up to the top of the mat, and we gently make our way back to tabletop position. From here, we're going to tuck the toes, send the hands a little forward. We will press all 10 knuckles and fingertips into the mat, rotate the shoulders away from the ears, and on an exhale, we sit the hips back and up into our downward facing dog. So once you get here, take your time, take your dog for a walk. Pressing one heel down and then the other. Really just making the practice yours every single time you show up on the mat. Find your groove. And then when you're ready, find some stillness here. Allowing the chest to sink deeper between the shoulders, allowing the ears to come in line with the biceps. Pull navel to spine, and then stick with me here. On an exhale, I want you to spider fingers the right fingertips over towards the left toes, twist. Try to look under the left armpits. Inhale, back to your downward dog. Take a breath. Then on your next exhale, spider fingers, the left fingertips over towards the right toes. Twist. Look underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, back to your downward dog. From there, take a breath. Sink a little deeper, maybe bend the knees. Then inhale, look forward. Exhale, step up to the top of your yoga mat. And we come into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Neck and back is nice and long. Straight spine. Elbows are hugging into the side body. And exhale, we release it all back down to a forward fold, where we grab onto the elbows and just hang like a rag doll here. So you can generously bend the knees, bring the belly to the tops of the thighs, allow the shoulders, the head and the neck to really just relax down. And then with time, you can start to straighten the legs. Maybe sway a little side to side. It's your ragdoll, you can do with it what you will, whatever feels good. When you're ready, exhale, release the fingertips down to the mat. And on an inhale, we tuck the chin into the chest and slowly roll up to Tadasana or the mountain pose. Take a moment to get situated. And then we relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Tuck the tailbone, pull navel to spine. We lift the sternum as we allow the hands to come to the sides in mountain pose. It may not feel like much, but this is a great posture for detoxing. Lift the toes to test your balance. When you're ready, we bend the knees. Inhale, fingertips come up and overhead, big stretch. Exhale, down through the midline to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long back. Exhale, fold. We plant the palms and step back to plank. So here you've got options. You can either shift the weight forward, lower down into chaturanga, up dog, up into up dog. And then we meet in downward facing dog, or you can lower down to the knees, chest and chin, come up into cobra. Either way, we meet in downward dog. Take a breath here. Press one heel down and the other, or find stillness. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, step up to your forward fold. Walk the feet together. And on an inhale, we slowly roll up to Tadasana. Bring the hands to the heart. And then from here, we're going to send the hips back into our chair pose. So checklist for chair pose, make sure that your knees are not passing the big toes. You should be able to see the big toes. If that means you have to sit up a little higher, do so. Otherwise, we sink as low as we can into our chair, tucking the tailbone so that we protect the lower back. Then on an exhale, we're going to send the right elbow to the left knee. Try to make sure that your right knee is not pushing past the left knee. Keep the knees together and we twist. Open the chest up to the side, remembering to breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. The hands come back to center. And from there, we're going to slide the right toes back to our high lunge. Hands at the heart, sinking into the lunge. Press into the back heel. Then hug the inner thighs together as we, on the exhale, twist once more, bringing the right elbow to the left knee in a twist. Opening through the chest, look up towards the ceiling if you can. Exhale to bring the hands back to the heart. Then we frame the front foot, release the back knee down to the mat. Top of the foot comes onto the mat, or you can keep the toes tucked. Either way, from here, we walk the right hand in line with the arch of the left foot. And on an inhale, we lift the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Breathe. For 3, 2, 1, and we release. Frame the front foot, lift the back knee. Keep the right hand in line with the arch of the foot. And inhale, lift the left fingertips up once more. This time on an exhale, we thread the needle under the right armpit. Inhale, back up to the twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale to the twist. Exhale, we frame the front foot and we rock back to plank. Go through a vinyasa here, either lower to the knees, chest and chin, up to cobra, or chaturanga to up dog. Together we meet in downward facing dog. Here we take a rest, grounding through the heels, allowing the chest to sink back to the tops of the thighs. then stick with me. On an exhale, walk the right hand over to the left foot, twist. Inhale back to downward dog. On the exhale, we twist left hand to right foot. Inhale back to your downward facing dog, bend the knees, look forward, and on the exhale, we step up to our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. We walk the feet together. On an inhale, slowly roll up to the mountain pose. Bring the hands to the heart. And then when you're ready, on an exhale, we sit the hips back into chair pose. Opening the chest, tucking the tailbones to protect the lower back. Knees are not going past the big toes. Then on an exhale, we bring the left elbow to the right knee and twist. Opening up to the right side. Make sure that your left knee is not pressing past the right knee. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Back to center, and from here we slide the left toes back to our high lunge, hands at the heart. Take a moment here to readjust yourself. Step back as far as you need to. Press into the back heel. When you're ready, on an exhale, we bring the left elbow to the right knee, twisted high lunge. Opening through the chest, option to look up towards the ceiling. Press the inner thighs together if you feel like you're losing your balance. Then inhale, come back to center. We frame the front foot, lower the back knee. Sink into the lunge here. Then we're going to walk the left palm in line with the right arch. And on an inhale, we send the right fingertips up towards the ceiling, twisted low lunge. Opening up as much as you can. And exhale, release. Frame the front foot, we lift the back knee. Left palm stays in line with the right arch. Then inhale, lift the right fingertips back up to the ceiling. On an exhale, we thread the needle. Inhale, back to your twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, back to the twist. Exhale, release, frame the front foot. Then we rock back to our plank and we take a vinyasa. Shift the weight forward, lower, chaturanga to up dog. And together we meet in extended child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat, big toes together. And we catch your breath. And from here, on an inhale, we look forward. Exhale, walk yourself back up to tabletop position. From here, we'll tuck the toes. And on an exhale, send the hips up and back to your downward facing dog. When you're ready, you ground through the right heel. Inhale, lift the left toes up towards the ceiling. Three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger pose. Bring nose to knee. We hover. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger pose. Inhale, three-legged dog, and we lower back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right toes up, or right heel up towards the ceiling, grounding through the left heel. Exhale, tiger pose, nose to knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, nose to knee, tiger pose. Inhale, three-legged dog. And we lower. From here, inhale to look forward. Exhale, step up to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to slowly roll up to the mountain pose. Take a moment to catch your breath. From here, we're going to step to the center of our mat. Just notice my mat is quite skewed. And from here, I want you to step as wide as you can on your yoga mat. Toes are pointing forward. So you're grounding into the outer parts of the outer arches of the feet. Then from here we bring the hands to the hips, grounding through the back body, tuck the tailbone. Then we're going to roll the shoulders back, swim the hands behind so that you interlace the fingertips. Press down, opening through the chest, look up. Then on an exhale, we send the chest forward and down. Interlaced fingertips go up towards the ceiling as we come into our wide-legged forward fold. Exhale to break the hands free. Bring the hands directly underneath the head. Try to sink a little deeper into your wide-legged forward fold, wherever you are. If you're up halfway and that's as far as you can go, that's perfectly fine. With time, you can start to walk the hands down onto the palms. If that's not enough for you, you can bend the elbows and then walk the hands in line with the feet. Eventually, you'll be able to bring the head down. Wherever you are, walk your hands back underneath the head. Inhale, lift up halfway, palms or fingertips on the mat. Then we're going to walk the left fingertips to center. On an inhale, like you're pulling a bow, lift the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. We twist. Look up towards the ceiling if you can. And we breathe. On an exhale, release. Come back to center. We replace the left palm with the right. Halfway lift. Then as if you're tensioning a bow, inhale, we lift the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. If you can, look up towards your fingertips. Breathe. And when you're ready, exhale to release. Bring the hands or the palms onto the mat. And then we're just going to spider fingers all the way over to the right ankle. You can grab onto it or the calf, wherever you are. And on an exhale, we allow the head and the shoulders to relax down. Inhale to lift, exhale, walk the fingertips over to the left side. Grab on where you can. And on an exhale, we allow the head and the shoulders to relax towards the mat. Inhale to come up. Walk the hands back to center. Then from here, we're going to heel toe the feet back to our normal forward fold. Then from here, readjust yourself on the mat. We're going to bend the knees. Use the hands to guide you back to Dandasana or the stealth pose. Sit up nice and tall, pressing the heels out, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, palms are pressing into the mat. Then we're going to guide the right knee up and over the left leg. Pull the knee into the chest. On an inhale, reach the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the left elbow to right knee, reach back. Sit up nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, we twist, look over the right shoulder. Exhale to release. And we go to the other side. Guide the left knee up and over the right leg. Hug the knee into the chest, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, right elbow comes to left knee. We reach back, sit up nice and tall. And on an exhale, we look over the left shoulder. Exhale to release. Unravel the legs. And we scooch up so that the knees are pointing up towards the ceiling. And when you're ready, slowly roll onto the back. Hug the knees into the chest. Big hug here. Then we're going to hold on to the right knee and extend the left foot out and down. Then use your left hand to guide the right knee over to the left side. Extending the right arm if you can, or creating goalpost arms here. Look over towards the right hand. Keep the right shoulder grounded. Breathe here. Then on an inhale, we come back to center. And we switch. So hugging the left knee into the chest as we extend the right leg out and down. Use your right palm to guide the left knee over as you extend the left arm and look over towards the left side, keeping the left shoulder grounded. Inhale back to center. We hug the knees back into the chest one last time. Option to lift the nose to the knees. Then on an exhale, we relax the shoulders down. Then you have the option here to bring the feet to the mat and either practice Supta Baddha Konasana or reclined cobbler's pose, bringing the soles of the feet together, allowing the knees to open out. Or you can slide one leg down and then the other and end in Savasana here, or the corpse pose. Either way, you decide. You end where you want to today. And with that, I would like to thank each and every one of you for showing up today, taking the time to practice with me. I hope to see you next week back in my virtual yoga studio. I hope you're keeping safe, staying healthy, and remember to always love, be kind, and do good.